So we've made 12 pies out of our 18 pies that the recipe said would make. So what we want to do now is, remember, we had scraps left over from the first 2 rolls of puff. So we want to put them together in one puff, and then I want to quickly let them rest back in the refrigerator, because I'm going to roll them out, yeah? Now, if I could get my production people to just have a bit of a look at this, you can see we still have the layers there, but you can see some pink in that. Okay, that's meat pie fill, yeah, but it doesn't matter, yeah? Can you see that meat pie fill? Can you take a close-up of these? You see these red blemishes, yeah? That's meat pie fill from the earlier 2 batches. But it doesn't matter, because what we're going to do is we're going to roll that out, and that's going to be the top for the last final one, yeah? It'll all bake out. And this is all about using the puff, the butter puff. You see how that's coming out now? That's sticking to the bottom there. I've got to pull that back, yeah? That's sticking. That's my 1 kilo of flour. So I've used 1 kilo of flour today. That's all I'm going to use. I'm not going to use any more. That's enough for me. That's 18. Okay. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to let that rest, yeah? As a rolled out pastry, yeah? I'm not going to roll it again. That's rolled out. That's my rough puff. That's me putting the first batch of 6 and the second batch of 6, the offcuts, where I layered the puff over the top of each other. I put them together, I rolled them out, I put it over to the side over here, and I'm going to let it rest. It'll work. It'll work well. It will be a good top. No wastage. Okay. Remember before, earlier on, I used this little bit of pastry to push into the pie tins? Well, this was off-cut also. So I'm going to use this when I roll out with this. So I'm going to put them together. These are all off-cuts, remember? That last 8 pies is all off-cuts, yeah? Finger and thumb, grab, roll, grab, roll, grab, roll, yeah? Get it into a rectangle. We haven't overworked this pastry. Remember, we only just mixed it together. Earlier on in the first segment, when we made it, we just made them resemble breadcrumbs, and we put the water in and went whack, 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 and the pastry was done, yeah? That's the secret with pastry. So I have been told, never overwork your pastry. So even though we're using the offcuts tonight, we haven't overworked them. We only work it where we need to work it, and we follow the rules. Things like puff pastry. You can use puff pastry again, but you have to layer, layer, layer your offcuts, yeah? This is the scraps, yeah, that Justin's using, yeah? Which is very important, eh? Because, look, hey, look at that. That was 33% of the pies pool, yeah? Those scraps, did you see that? That's 33% of the pies pool, yeah? So, if you didn't do that, you'd only get 12 pies, yeah? Does that make sense? But that last bit, even I say, we throw the last lot out. These ones I won't even crimp, Paul, eh? I'm just going to throw these in the oven as they are, eh? Brilliant, done. That's them. Okay, I'm not going to keep this pastry. That's wastage.